The weekly thought is on doing one thing. Let's talk about doing one thing, not 10 things, not a complete life makeover, not waking up tomorrow and suddenly becoming a different person, just one thing. One of the greatest lies we tell ourselves is that progress must be dramatic to be meaningful. We imagine that success arrives through some massive breakthrough, a burst of motivation, or a life changing moment. Reality is usually much less exciting and much more effective. Most accomplishments are built on ordinary days where someone simply chose to do one thing they didn't feel like doing. The challenge is that many of us have become overwhelmed by the size of our goals. We want to lose 50 pounds, save $100,000, repair a relationship, start a business, strengthen our faith, write a book, or completely reinvent our lives. The problem with that is when the mountain looks too large, many people convince themselves they'll start tomorrow. Then tomorrow becomes next week and so on until years pass. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step." Most people know the quote, but fewer appreciate how practical it really is. The first step is almost always available. It's the 100th step that's hidden from view. We admire the successful business, but ignore the first customer. We admire the healthy person, but ignore the first walk around the block. We admire the strong marriage, but ignore the thousands of ordinary conversations that built it. A harvest begins with a seed. A journey begins with a step. My mother-in-law always focuses on just starting by waking up, being grateful, and then keep on pushing. The most powerful portion of that is the start. Seems simple, but it's huge and absolutely required for every step thereafter. The best way to handle this perspective is to not overcomplicate it. It's okay for things to start that simple because it diminishes your excuse for failure. Instead of saying you're going to write a chapter, commit to writing one paragraph. Instead of saying you're going to clean the house, commit to cleaning one room. Second, focus on consistency instead of intensity. Most people overestimate what they can do in a day and underestimate what they can do in a year. A little progress repeated hundreds of times becomes ordinary and extraordinary. Third, celebrate completion, not perfection. Finished is often better for you than perfect. Fourth, take inventory every evening. Ask yourself a simple question. What is one thing I did today that made tomorrow better? The beauty of small wins is that they create evidence. Every promise you keep to yourself builds confidence. Every small victory weakens the belief that you're stuck. Eventually, those victories begin to compound, and what once seemed impossible starts looking inevitable. I think that's why so many people find peace in the Serenity Prayer. It reminds us that we are not responsible for solving every problem today. We are responsible for today's assignment. Tomorrow will bring its own opportunities and challenges, but today only asks for today's effort. So if life feels overwhelming right now, don't worry about doing everything. Don't worry about fixing everything. Don't worry about becoming everything. Just do one thing, one healthy choice, one difficult conversation, one prayer, one walk, one act of kindness. Because enough one thing's done consistently eventually becomes the life you were hoping to build all along. Be sure to add your thought to the comment section. Click the like button because it helps me immensely. For life coaching sessions, check out creedleadershipfoundation.com. Until next week, remember to take it easy or take it any way that you can get it.